Chang, China foreign policy analyst and author of Plan Red, China's project to destroy America and the coming collapse of China. Thank you very much for joining us, Gordon. Always good to have you. So what do you make of this phone call between Xi and Trump and when they might meet in China and in the U.S.? I know that you follow it closely. What's your prediction?
My prediction is that Trump, yes, he does want to go to China, but he shouldn't. And we shouldn't invite Xi Jinping to our country. You have to remember that China is engaging in increasingly predatory trade practices against the United States. It is stealing critical U.S. intellectual property. That's to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars. And China is continuing its attack on the farm sector by importing a deadly not a deadly, but a fungus that could end a lot of agricultural production in the U.S. and does cause damage if ingested to humans. This has been going on for a half decade, so I don't understand why we're talking to China at a time when they are assaulting our society.
Yeah, I want to talk about those Chinese students in just a minute, but first I want to ask you about student visas, because we want to take a listen to President Trump's on having Chinese students study in America after his call with President Xi. Let's take a listen.
Chinese students are coming, no problem, no problem. It's our honor to have them, frankly. Look, we want to have foreign students, but we want them to be checked.
All right, so Secretary of State Marco Rubio vowed to revoke some student visas. So what do you think? How's this going to play out?
Well, Chinese students are important to American universities and colleges because of the money that they bring. But we also know that they commit acts of espionage against the United States, and the damage is not insubstantial. Another thing, though, Laura, is that we have known for decades that Chinese consular officials and Ministry of State Security agents in the United States monitor and coerce Chinese students into committing espionage and other acts against our country. We need to dismantle those networks. And if we can't do that, then we do need the mass deportations of Chinese students. It's really unfortunate. It's not going to be good for either the United States or China, but it will be absolutely necessary if we cannot stop the Chinese from engaging in those inappropriate and dangerous and illegal activities.
You know, this student story we've been following very closely, and we've got June 13th now as the new court hearing date for these two Chinese students who allegedly smuggled the fungus into America. So talk to us about how real the threat is. It sounds very dangerous. It sounds like this is substantial. What more do you know about it?
This is not an isolated incident. In 2020, Americans in all 50 states received seeds from China unsolicited. I think that was an attempt to plant invasive species in the U.S. This year, Temu, the online Chinese site, was caught sending seeds unsolicited to American parties. This is an attack on our agriculture. And agriculture is a critical part of our economy and our society. And the United States needs to act with much more determination, much more vigor and seriousness. So we should not treat this as an isolated incident. This is an attack, a biological weapons attack on our country.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.